Right, today let's talk about English composition. So in this chapter, we're going to quickly look at the following objectives. We're going to describe the methods that we use to develop paragraphs. Then we look at the categories of connectives in English and spoken, in written and spoken English. And then we look at the procedures of letter writing, especially in business. Then we look at the procedure of writing narrations, then describe the procedure of writing a report. Then we will move on to look at how we can write a professional curriculum vitae. So these are the outcomes or the objectives of the chapter. So starting with the definition of English composition, we can simply refer it as a process of writing in English language with the goal of creating a coherent, effective, and persuasive piece of writing. It involves a range of skills, including planning, organization, grammar, and style, as well as the ability to communicate clearly and effectively. In addition to that, English composition is often taught in schools as a way to help students develop their writing skills and become more proficient and effective communicators. It is also an important skill for professionals in many fields such as journalism, marketing, and law, who need to be able to write clear and effective documents. So, in short, that is the definition of English composition. It clearly indicates that for you to write successfully, you have to have a plan, you have to organize what you have planned, and at the same time, use correct grammar when you are writing or when you are speaking, as well as the style of arranging your work should be an appealing one, which would make the reader or the viewer to follow what we are talking about. What about the meaning of developing paragraphs? What exactly mean when we talk of the development of paragraphs? Developing paragraphs is the process of organizing and expanding upon the main idea or topic sentence of a paragraph. This involves the evidence, the examples, the explanations, and the details to support the main idea and to make it more clear, compelling, and convincing to the reader. Developing paragraphs also involves considering the audience, the purpose, and the context of the writing to ensure that the content is appropriate, relevant, and more engaging. Effective development of paragraphs is crucial for effective communication as it helps to clarify the writer's message and engage the writer's interest. Still on the development of paragraphs. Developing paragraphs is an important part of English composition that involves organizing ideas and supporting details into a cohesive unit of text. A well-developed paragraph typically consists the following elements. 1. A good paragraph would have what you call a topic sentence, which is the main idea or point of the paragraph. It should be clear and concise. It should introduce the main idea of the paragraph. An example of a topic sentence, as you can read it below here, it is talking about the impact of social media on society. So that is the main topic. That is the topic sentence. So increasing, if I had to read it, it says the increasing use of social media has had a profound impact on modern society, influencing the way we communicate, interact, and even think. So here the main topic, or the topic sentence, as I've already said, is the impact of social media on society. The second element, when you are developing paragraphs, you need to have what you call supporting details, which are specific examples, statistics, or other evidence that support the main idea of the paragraph. For example, supporting details are specific piece of information that help to develop and support a topic, sentence, or main idea. The example is, if I'm to read this paragraph, it says the rise of social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X has made it easier for people to connect with each other from all corners of the globe, enabling us to share our thoughts, experiences, opinions with a wider audience. However, this increased connectivity has also led to problems such as cyberbullying, misinformation, and addiction. So, as we have said, that supporting details in a paragraph are basically specific examples on the main topic, statistics that support the main topic, or the evidence that support the main topic or idea. Since in the previous slide, when we were talking about the topic sentence, we've said we are talking about the impact of social media on society. So we can see in our example here, in a context of supporting details, it shows the impact that is caused by the social media, which, for example, cyberbullying, misinformation, or addiction. That's what would be some evidence that we see in the community today when it comes to this. Concluding sentence summarizes the main idea of the paragraph and ties it back to the overall theme or argument of the essay. That is a concluding sentence that brings the paragraph to a close by summing up the main idea or point of the paragraph. An example in relation to our main topic that we underlined in the previous slides. You can see that it says, in summary, while social media has provided numerous benefits, it has also brought with it a number of challenges that must be addressed if we are fully realize its potential. This concluding sentence wraps up the main idea of the paragraph, which was our topic sentence in the previous slide, which is that the social media has both positive and negative impacts on society and calls for further consideration of how to best harness its power. So these are the examples of the elements which you can follow to develop a very good paragraph. And let's move to the methods that we can use to develop paragraphs. We can use some common methods such as narratives, which tells a story or relates an experience that support the main idea of the paragraph. Then comparison and contrast. This method compares and contrasts two or more ideas or concepts to support the main idea of the paragraph. And then cause and effect, which is the third method. Cause and effect, this method explains the causes or effects of a particular phenomena or situation and how it relates to the main idea of the paragraph. So these are the methods that you can rely on when it comes to paragraph development. Now let's quickly move on to what connectives are in written and spoken English. Connectives are ways or phrases that links ideas or clauses within a sentence or paragraph. They are used to indicate the relationship between different parts of the text or of a text and to make the meaning clearer and more coherent. Connectives can be used in both written and spoken English, and they can be categorized into several different types, such as addition, comparison, consequences, and cause. According to my slide here, I have these 4 types of connectives. Then, in the next topic, we are going to talk about the business letter.